in Junior Church. Hope you're doing well today. It's our final lesson on the tongue, on our mouth. We've talked about a lot in the last couple of weeks. We talked about how our tongue is like toothpaste. You know, if you say a word, you can't unsay it. And just like Brother Andy just a couple of weeks ago, he squirted out all the toothpaste, and I tried to get him to put it back in, but he couldn't. And that's like our words. He can't put it back in. You can't put them back in your mouth once you say them. We talked about how our word is like a tongue, according to James chapter number 3, and how it could cause a big fire, a big damage with the words that we say. And we're talking about it this week. What can tangy toothpaste, tiny torches, and tough tools teach us about the tongue? You know, I've got a hammer in my hand here, and hammers are one of my favorite tools. You know, I love to hit stuff, and I you know, sometimes I'll be out there and I'll be hammering a nail and I'll hit my thumb and that'll hurt. But what can a tough tool like a hammer teach us about our tongue and the words that we say? Well, Proverbs chapter 25 and verse number 11 gives us a clue as to what the hammer can do as regards to words, what you say, kids. And it says, a word fitly spoken is as apples of gold in pictures of silver. You say, what on earth does that have to do with a hammer? Well, our lesson today and the hammer talks about how you can use your words to help people. And you know what? A hammer can be used for a lot of things, but two main things it is used for. It is used for building things. I could take this and I could build a fort with it. I could build a house with it. It's used to build up stuff. And you know what? Your words you can use to build up people. You can encourage people. You can tell mom and dad, hey, I love you. You could go up to somebody, hey, I'm praying for you. Or, hey, I like you. Or, hey, I like what you're wearing today. But here's the point I'm trying to make is you can use your words to help build somebody up. Just like a carpenter will use his hammer to build a house or whatever it is that he's building, a hammer can use to build things. But another thing a hammer can be used for is to destroy things. And sometimes our words we use to hurt people and to say mean things. We talked about the last 2 weeks that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I got news for you. Words hurt. And kids, we can be very harsh and unkind to people that we talk to. We can bully them and we can say unkind things to them. And that's using the hammer to destroy things. And you know what? We're really good at that. You know, it's easy to destroy. With hammers and sledgehammers, you can knock down walls and put holes in walls and different things like that. But my challenge to you is to use your words to build. Use your words to build and to help people, to encourage people, and don't use your words to destroy. And remember our verses that we've been talking about, Psalm 19:14. It says, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. We want our words to please God. And then David says in Psalm 141, set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. You know what that's talking about? Asking God to help us watch what we say. May what we say lift up Jesus and help other people. The Bible uses this word, edify and encourage. May what we say help other people. And remember today, if you can get these memory verses into me by tomorrow at church, then I have got a very special prize for you. And again, if you're unable to be at church, you can email me, and your parents can tell me that, or your grandparents or your guardian, they can tell me that you've said those verses, and I'll be glad to send you that prize. And I hope you're doing well. Again, that email address is kevin@beaconbaptistchurch.com. And this, again, is for 1st through 6th graders. I hope you're working hard at memorizing these verses, and I want to see if you can do it. Well, that concludes our study. What can tangy toothpaste, tiny torches, and tough tools teach us about the tongue? A review really quick. It can teach us tangy toothpaste. Once you say a word, it cannot be unsaid. We talked about tiny torches. The tongue is small, but it can cause big damage. And we talked about tough tools. Words can be used to destroy, and words can be used to build. You can encourage somebody. Remember, we talked about that verse in Proverbs, that a word fitly spoken, you say the right thing at the right time, it can be used to build somebody and encourage somebody. Well, I hope you're having a great day today. And we'll see you at church on Sunday or hear from you hopefully by email. And we're praying for you. Can't wait to see you all. Have a good day.